Big Bacon Brad Hollister, say what you want about him, but he has guts, because heading into the match next week with Ichiban, he doesn't have to have these matches.
Introducing first sponsor tonight, right at Pat's Fan PE, representing big business, wrestling out of Springfield, Massachusetts, weighing in at a thick cut 250. He is the #1 contender for the Wrestling Open Championship, Big Bacon Brad Hollister.
He is, in many ways, one of the biggest lowlifes I've ever seen at Wrestling Open, but heading in to face off against Ichiban in 1 week's time with the title on the line, he could have sat on the sideline and waited, but he beat Gall, he beat Love Doug, and last week he embarrassed the Wild Hound and attacked him unceremoniously and sent a message to Ichiban telling him, send any one of your buddies from the Miracle Ones to face me here, because my original plan when I came to Wrestling Open in April of 2022 was I'm gonna take down every hero this organization has. So he wants to face one more before taking down Ichiban, and he wants to face one who is very near and dear to the heart of #1, the Wrestling Open champion Ichiban. It's Flash time.
His opponent, sponsored tonight by Colonial Theater. He is one half of the Miracle Generation, wrestling out of Meriden, Connecticut, weighing in at 172 pounds. He is one half of the IWTV Independent Wrestling Tag Team Championship, Dustin Flash Waller.
And you have to remember, we saw the footage earlier tonight where Flash Waller's dad was attacked by Swipe Right. Flash Waller's dad is here in attendance tonight, but he has a back brace on. He is in a lot of pain. He needed help to his seat, but he still wants to support his son here tonight. But you have to wonder what the mental mind frame of Flash Waller is in this one-on-one contest. #1, we just heard it announced. Chairs are illegal next week. Flash Waller and Kylon King defend against Swipe Right here at Wrestling Open 100. But what is going through Dustin's mind? Is he, not that he doesn't care about going in here against Brad Hollister, he cares a lot. This one goes back a long way. Brad Hollister frequently competes for the Northeast Wrestling promotion in New England and all throughout the East Coast. And growing up in Connecticut, Dustin Flash Waller went to shows for Northeast Wrestling and saw Brad Hollister and looked up to him, idolized him. They had a match here at Wrestling Open over a year ago, but this one is much different. Brad Hollister is completely changed. Dustin Waller is completely changed, but I feel like, considering what happened last week, Dustin Waller is just a little different than he was 7 days ago. And I question if he is going to have 100% focus on Brad Hollister, or if his mind is going to be dead set on Swipe Right and chairs are legal next week. And look at that right there on his face. You can tell, I mean, usually he's right up. He gets back in his opponent's face. And look at that, Brad Hollister yelling at him saying, where are you at? Where's your head? And I think Brad Hollister is salivating. He wanted to come in here against either one of the Miracle Generation. He didn't know what was going down with Flash Waller's dad later that night. He had no idea. He thought he was coming in here against 100% either Kylon King or Dustin Flash Waller. But now he gets to go against one of Ichiban's best friends. Oh, and look at that, doing to him what Flash does to his opponents usually. And I think Flash is completely psyched out. Flash Waller going right at Bacon. Here we go. There are some clotheslines. These are vicious. And he is on the assault here against Brad Hollister. There's a chop as now Flash Waller going and getting his mind right at least a little bit, but I wonder if it's at 100%. Even if it's at 99, that's not enough against Brad Hollister, but there's a high cross body. Hollister out to the floor, hold on. Hollister's in the splash zone. Incoming on the dive, he goes all out and he takes down Brad Hollister, as Hollister is a week away from challenging for the Wrestling Open Championship. Oh, right into a backbreaker. Hollister saw that coming. A unique and very effective counter. Oh boy. Gonna go for that running hip attack.
Turkey Day, every day, bacon is the winner.
As Hollister letting this crowd in Worcester know, and all of you at home watching, that he is at the top of his game. He said last week to Ichiban, I have one more step to put the crown on my head, and that is taking down Ichiban at Wrestling Open 100. But before that, give me any one of the Miracle Generation. Hollister now all over one half of the IWTV Tag Team Champions. That fan letting Brad Hollister know what he thinks. As Hollister, I'm telling you right now, I've seen this story 1,000 times. Anytime Hollister gets in this position, he not only takes control, but he has the slowest resting heart rate of maybe any athlete. He is so calm under pressure, especially when he thinks he has control. But Dustin Waller fighting back here. But how much is his head in the game? Irish whip reversed into the turnbuckles. He goes, oh boy. Snap suplex with one hand, showing off the strength. A week away from Wrestling Open 100. Out at 2, says referee Bill Thompson. And one might think that Brad Hollister yelling over to Dustin Waller's father here in the crowd. But even though Brad Hollister thrives slowing down the pace and controlling things, you would think maybe he wants to put Dustin Waller away quicker so he's more fresh for next week, but that's why Brad's in there and I'm here at this desk. Reverses. Gonna try to get him down in that backslide. Great bridge, no. Gonna try that schoolboy. Oh, look at that strength from Bacon. Down goes Flash. Hooks the legs. Count of 2, says referee Bill Thompson. Autumn Classic, 2nd annual. Thank you for joining us here on Thanksgiving. I hope you and your family had an amazing day and an even better night here checking out professional wrestling. But Brad Hollister and Flash Waller going one-on-one before Bacon challenges Ichiban next week here at Wrestling Open 100. Off the ropes. Catches him. Dirty Diana by Flash Waller. And sometimes it takes a couple of punches before a competitor wakes up. And I think Dustin Waller is awake and ready to go here against Brad Hollister. Here's the Enziguri. Irish whip. There's a back elbow. Oh, there is a super kick. Can he fire up here? Shooting star press, not sure how much of that he got. And that is the risk-reward factor of doing that move. Sometimes from that running, standing position, you may not get all of it, and I don't think Waller did right there. I think he got the lower part, or at least the upper part of the legs, excuse me. So I don't think that was enough to quite keep Bacon down, but he's at least right back in it. Bacon doing the wise thing, rolling out of the way here. And now Waller, a little too far for him there. Oh, he tried again and he missed. Bacon roped him into it. And you can see that frustration from Waller. But forget about frustration. He's about to go to bed. Oh, tried that tornado jackhammer. Oh, Flash lands on his feet though. Up and over. Oh, sits out with it. He has him. Oh, but Bacon getting the shoulder up at the count of 2. And for all the turmoil that Flash Waller has been in for the last week, he is back in this. He has a chance to knock off Bacon. And can you imagine how devastating that would be for the momentum and the ego of someone like Brad Hollister? Oh, and how about that? Some one punches for Ichiban. As Brad Hollister goes down, and that could be his fate in 1 week's time. Charges in with that running clothesline. Here we go. Handspring. Oh no, he got caught with the German suplex by Bacon. There is the clothesline inside out. No, Flash Waller out at 2. And Hollister is irate. Second annual Autumn Classic. Big Bacon, Brad Hollister. Dustin Flash Waller. Bacon has a date with Ichiban at Open 100 next week, and Flash Waller teams with Kylon King to defend the IWTV Tag Team titles. Chairs are legal next week against Swipe Right.
10 minutes have elapsed in the time limit. 10 minutes remain.
Pointing over to Dustin Waller's dad, saying, "This is for you." As he sits here, he needed help to get into that chair after that assault last week by Swipe Right. Waller's up. Kick to the midsection. Oh, there's a headbutt to the sternum. But there's a knee right to the chin. Out to the floor, there's a kick. There's another one. Hollister got more momentum. High crossbody, no more of a clothesline there. Maybe a bit of both, but either way, Bacon went down. Oh, sits out with it. Waller gets the shoulder up just barely. Unbelievable effort from these two competitors 1 week away from Wrestling Open 100 here tonight at the second annual Autumn Classic. Dustin Waller has clearly gotten over that mental hiccup to start the match. Brad Hollister starting to have a lot of his own here as his temper perhaps getting the better of him. As Hollister losing his temper, turning it on this crowd here in Worcester. And maybe it's time for that tornado jackhammer. Oh, threatening the referees isn't going to get you anywhere, Bacon. That's what I say when I say this guy's a lowlife. But Waller Going up top. Oh, he landed on his feet. To the top. He's hanging on. Spinning head scissors, the Hurricane Rana. Into the cutter. He's gonna go for it. He's gonna go for that 450. No, but Bacon rolling away. It's the flash splash. Oh, Bacon got out at 2. You gotta be kidding me. Unbelievable flash. Going 3/4 across the ring. And now has him lined up for that 450. Now, Bacon is in a prime spot. Here comes Flash. Flash charged in. No, Bacon blocked it. Oh, he has him. Deadlift jackhammer. Damn it.